Hey man, I thought you had my back. Back in the previous episode when I was in Faza's lounge, I went to sell raid plates. Only you didn't tell me that I was in the buy menu instead of the sell menu, so I bought those plates for higher prices than I could sell them. But it's fine, I already fixed it. I repaired the damage essentially. So anyway, we're back here. I had to go back and sell what I've got. So we're going back to the dunes and we're killing... Come on now. We're killing who? Tuskens is the plan for today. And nothing to sidetrack me for now, from what I remember. So we'll see what the episode holds. And maybe we'll get into a little bit of what Knights of the Old Republic got or did to the whole idea of Star Wars. So when this came out, when everything that was to be what the only thing in Star Wars were movies and books based on movies. The idea of the Empire were just the cartoon villain that's just only evil, and that there's nothing you can do about it. They're just the space Nazis who just want to destroy and subjugate everyone. Only the problem is, this is a political force, right? It's not that just there's two Sith that want to use Darkseid to cause pain in others, but this is an organization with the planets under its rule, so they need to operate somehow. And again, the original idea is as a cartoon villain and cannon fodder for our heroes. Couldn't really allow for it. Like the stormtroopers were just incompetent, and whatever Sith were doing, or Palpatine, because you know he's the fucking emperor, whatever Sith wanted to do with whatever they've got. Oh hey, there's more mines. Can Zalbar deal with them this time? We'll see about that. You know, the only thing he did... what? Skill too low? Oh, come the fuck on. What fucking kind of mines are there now? Show feedback. Just a regular mine with no prefix. And still too little skill, but yes? I should be able to give him a little bit of a boost here with magic, and that should be enough. Oh, it's an average plasma mine, and it's still not enough? Did they just change it when I wasn't looking to a higher mine difficulty? Fucking one off, man, one off. So the only thing...
Yes.
Oh, and now she's unable to see them. Oh, no, now's good. So, the only thing the Sith could do with their planets is just subjugate them and oppress everyone, because, you know, they're evil. But, like I said, it's a political force. They're supposed to run those planets. And there is a reason why any planet would want to join the Empire, as opposed to the Republic. So, at any point where...
Yes? I'm here.
Where the Empire is presented as an option for you to join, so it will be games as opposed to movies, because you don't get to choose any actions in movies, right? Obviously. Oh, the regular ambush, I guess. That's fine. Oh yeah, also I sold those 3 gaffy sticks that I had on me when I was going back in here. So, at any point where the Empire is an option for you to join, so... meaning in games as opposed to the movies or books, there's supposed to be a reason for you to. It's not that... because, you know, generally people actually don't self-describe themselves as evil and just go out to do harm solely and nothing but harm. Oh, there's more mine. Will he be able to pick it up? We'll see about that. Is this anything? No, it's not. Right, so there should be a lure for you.
I'm here.
Like we talked about it, I talked about it earlier with the master and slave morality, where A skill to know, of course. Where
Yes.
Yeah?
master morality is self-improvement and shit like that. And very black and white maybe view of things, but whatever is good for you is good in general. So the Empire is that, the Sith is what they offer when you want that, when you want self-improvement, and when you think of yourself as, well, maybe not necessarily call yourself with the label a master morality, but if you're looking for self-improvement and more of a meritocracy and quicker decision making when it comes to, you know, governing all the world instead of bureaucracy and elections in democratic systems. Oh, another mine. Well, mission's gonna have a field day with that again. Yeah, so Empire is pretty cool. Like I said in different videos, any system is good as long as the guy on top is a smart guy who knows how to run things. So it's fine if it's Empire as opposed to the Republic or the democracy, because you can just, you know, because instead of voting over things and trying to convince others that something is right, you're just the emperor and you say how it's gonna be and the things are like it. So if a world supposedly would need some aid, the emperor declares go aid that country, devote some or divert some funds over there, and let's strengthen that up so it can serve the whole empire better, as opposed to just dying off and be of no good to us. So that would be the official lure, or the thing that you would be interested in when joining the Empire. Like Clone Wars once touched on it when they had the episode about sending our heroes over to one of the Confederacy, or what was the opposing force to the Republic back in the Clone Wars era. Oh, another mine. Fuck me, dude. Should I even bother with mines or with returning mission to the ship?
What can I do?
What?
At this point, I'm actually fucking conflicted about that. So they sent them over to the what is it? The, let's say, Confederacy, and one of the politicians over there said, "Yeah, we want this. It's a better system, and we want to join." And that was over essentially. But no one ever did that with the Empire, and that's the issue. So with that, the Empire, with any game showing up, any medium showing up that lets you pick your side, there needs to be something that would, you know, convince you, that would make you want to join the Empire. And you know, in games, usually at the simple games, usually it's some simple shit like just wanting to do whatever because it's an escapism fantasy. So you don't want to be bound by those social rules that everyone tells you to follow in your regular life. So maybe you'd like to try something else. And that's the basic, but also with the Old Republic, the MMO, you pick a side from the get-go. You're not some sort of neutral or start off as a Jedi because they got to you first.
So be it.
You decide from the start whether you want to be a Jedi, whether you want to be a Sith, whether you want to work for the Empire, or whether... Oh, my... What the fuck? How did that happen? Oh, and we have those mines unpicked up probably. So is it the matter of those turrets being undefeatable like they were in Taris when we were doing things? Maybe. Hold on, let me pick up the mines, kill some Tuskens, and we'll be where we left off. Right, we're back. I picked up the mines. So I think I know what's wrong. It's not that I don't have HK that would allow me the passage. I need to dress up as sand people, is what I need to do. is a... yeah. So I guess the turrets are indestructible, so I'll try to kill the sand people here, and then we'll dress up as idiots, and we'll be off. I'll try to kill this one as well, because, you know, money. But I'm not sure if I'll make it. If the turrets won't aggro and just kill my entire party in a cutscene, essentially. Right, so with the Old Republic, the game, you pick the side right away. And there needs to be a reason, right? So why the fuck would you ever pick the Empire if they're just evil Nazis who just want to destroy everything and can't run any structure, because everything they do is just to make life worse for everyone. So why would they have like an intelligence what is it, intelligence agency? Why would they have taxes? Why would they have any government structures? Why would they have army or something like that, or police? Right? Because you can just be evil and not worry about that, about police or shit. Just be evil, do crime, and you'll just win. I don't think I can dress him up, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to or not to just sneak through. We'll see soon enough. I guess now... oh no, we're dead anyway. I can't send Zalbar away, can I? I really want him to kill people inside. So now we're out of the combat, so maybe I'll be able to sneak in through now. It still shows up as enemies. Right, so anyway, so games forced the universe to evolve. Forced the universe to evolve, only no one really took it up on themselves and tried to. So you, the player, are essentially tasked with dealing with the issue. No, I can't dress him up, so I need to pick someone to go instead. Maybe her, after all she can use the sneak attack. And I'll have to level her up, I guess, but maybe once we're low on health again, so there'll be a reason to do that. And that should be fine enough, maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure. We're all dressed up, they're not shooting at us, so finally that's working. Only I'm really bummed out that I can't pull in Zalbar. Maybe I can pull Zalbar in here? That's fine, I made it. Good, I sneaked in Zalbar. That's kinda dumb. So right, yeah. And we're in the Enclave, so cool. Now we can murder everyone, because that's our task. Oh, and also we're inside, so we can dress in our useful clothes. So why bother? And I'll tell you all about this as well. Pretty sure. So yeah, so officially, the lore should be that the Empire actually has something to offer as opposed to nothing, and as opposed to you being an individual in a void of nothing and no structure, trying to do whatever you want. Because like I said, not everyone just thinks about themselves as evil.
What?
It's not to say that they're not evil, it's just that they don't think about themselves as such. Zalbar, you're free to go in and fight as well. Right. So this is it. Knights of the Old Republic, the first game, doesn't really go over much about being a Sith, but it does go about having been a Sith, essentially, or turning to the dark side for some sort of a greater good. And Knights of the Old Republic 2 talk about similar choices and what you could change, but only the Old Republic has to really implement something for you to follow when it comes to joining a whole organization of evil people. And since we've gone over this important aspect of Star Wars, we're in the Sand People's Enclave, and what's up in here? Well, first off, of course, it's tense, and somehow people are having problems with piercing a bunch of skins through to get in and wipe them out, so there's no more problems from them. but yeah, nobody really asks about the clothes that we're wearing, since we immediately take them off and start murdering everyone. Also Zalbar, nobody asks about Zalbar. But what is the issue? What's the point about Sand People anyway? So if you were here with the protocol droid, sneaking in and upholding the whole charade, it would tell you. Well, you would get into the discussion with the chieftain. They would of course ask you, "Oh look, female.
Just the men.
The women and children too. Only there are no children in the game." No, hold on. There are children in the game, but not many. There aren't very many children in the game. Let's go with that. And they will ask, "Why the fuck have you stolen the clothes?" And you're you know, if you're good or whatever, you're gonna go into the whole thing about
Let's make this.
you trying to parlay and pact with them, so there is peace, and you would learn their history. And if you don't want spoilers, then I don't know, close your ears, stick your fingers in your ears, because I'm gonna talk about it. But if you do want spoilers, because you know, we're giving it a zero fucks playthrough, I'm gonna fill you in on things anyway, regardless if we come across them with the actual gameplay or not. Some people were here on Tatooine for like pretty much 50,000 years. And 50,000 years, as we talked, I'm pretty sure we've talked about earlier or before, is the favorite BioWare number of having a giant catastrophe or previous superpower existing before disappearing without trace, and you now living in the galaxy after that, or in the world after that, one way or another. So, right, the previous civilization enslaved everyone, left star maps around, and shit went down. So people lived here. Pick it up. People lived here, and then the previous empire. Did they already say it's Rakata? Maybe. I'm gonna say it anyway. So Rakata, that's the previous civilization. Rakata were here, and you know, did shit to a planet, left the map, and shit. Oh, there is no. I'm still wondering whether I'm gonna come across a character here, which I'm gonna have to talk about at some point as well. So there is. You can see there are little feetsies. There is the Iziz's tribe. So we're not gonna talk to them yet, in case they're gonna run around and get themselves killed, because you don't know when they're gonna be faded out, and if that's gonna count. But yeah, these are people who lived here, and Rakata came and, you know, as usual, enslaved the world, used it for his resources and shit. But the original Tusken, the Sand People, who weren't Sand People yet, didn't like it. And once Rakata pretty much ravaged the world and left it a fucking desert, because it was, you know, the regular Earth-like planet with forests and no, not lightning, with forests and rivers and shit like that. Once they left, once they destroyed the planet, people stayed here anyway, because where would they go? But they decided it would be very bad to use technology, because technology is what brought this essentially ecological disaster to the world. So they swore off the technology and decided to live primitively. So, you know, as usual, again, first off, what is technology? How much of it would you count as a technology? Making clothes is technology, making housing is technology, they've got weapons, that's technology, using tools is, and then degree of using tools. It's not that they're eating fucking dirt and living off of the sun, naked. It's that they, you know, like I said, are using tools. So, and also there is no water on the planet, so they need those moisture. What was it called? Something. It's not moisture evaporators, because they need moisture condensed. And also, what kind of moisture you're gonna find on a desert planet? If there's any moisture, there should be oases or oases for you to find and first evaporate to get any moisture in the world, in the air. So I don't know how that works. But they need those moisture condensers from moisture farmers, unless I don't know. Unless someone can really justify how the desert planet works to an extent that it can support human-like civilization dependent on water. But no one ever really have, so there's that. So yeah, they need water and they need to get it from somewhere, and it's not like they've settled or established this tent city in an oasis where there is water for you to live off of in a small amount, like in also when your tribe is small, because when it's too big you just cannot, right? So they need that technology also, so they're being hypocritical. But like I said, they decided too much technology is just not good enough for not good for your health. You're not the ghostly giants that hold us trapped, the people of sand. You are from the old city new. Right. Aziz must have sent you coming. Are you a rescuer? You must be. Right, so we are here to get information in exchange for this rescue. So let's see a simple answer to get us going. Go to Anchorhead. They're too busy fighting me to operate the turrets. I need to ask you some questions. I'm here just to rescue you. Goodbye. I'm not here. I'll release you later. I have to make sure it's safe first. It's safe enough for you to just go down the main road and exit. And I guess since you can send them out already, and I guess they are too busy operating the turrets fighting me, so you won't be hurt. So go to Anchorhead. Go to Anchorhead. They're too busy fighting me to operate the turrets. There are thanks you must have. The Jawas under Aziz will reward you in trade. Find him and you will see. Aziz will wait by the walls of your city that open to the sand. He'll trade fair. Thank you. So that quest is done. Probably the information we're gonna get from Aziz is how to navigate that other side of the Dune Sea, so we can, you know, progress with the main quest, obviously. Right, so moisture. So at some point they decided too much technology is dangerous for you, so they decided to swear off as much as possible, or something to that extent, so they can live as desert people here, and have it, and that's it, and that's that. So this is why they're here still on a desert, and how Tatooine has actually has a history of. Could you pick it up? Has a history of actually not being just a pile of sand, its whole existence. Is there anything left? Broken droid? Have I picked scavenge? Oh no, there was another broken droid. Good. So yeah, so that's what you would learn if you had come here with the protocol droid, but we haven't. We are just murdering everyone because we don't care. We came here, invasion. You did. It seemed like an invasion when we started digging in their dirt, in their earth. Only, you know, we never made any attacks on them. We just dug into the ground. It's not like they were using the ground anyway, right? So they haven't come forth asking what's going on, trying to facilitate communication. So we're not gonna take it up on ourselves to mend it. So fuck you. And here's the important person, the elite Tauren chieftain, and we can use 2 horrors here to. Oh, hold on. To stun more people. And then I'll try to move over so our party can get in. Right, that's good enough. And now, the typical. Just lightning, since they're all stunned, just lightning. Oh, they're going down slowly. Oh, they're going down faster now. And one more. So there's that. This guy's still holding on. Oh shit, still help out a little bit, because I'm fucking dying here. Horror should work this time, if I won't be dead. Right, that works. And now, a perfect opportunity to use Drain Life. Hold on, I should use it on him, because he's more dead and more dangerous. Well, thank you Zalbar for ruining my fucking plan of getting some health. I guess the other med pack is still alive. There we go. Am I healing myself by 6? Did I see that right? Right, so there's the mission. We killed the Tusken Raiders boss. We get his all-important gaffy stick. There shouldn't be any more. Oh, there's the Eastern Dune Sea map. So we're not gonna need to talk to Aziz about that, I guess. So what are we gonna talk about to Aziz? I don't know. Well, shit. It's fine, we'll find out soon enough. But yeah, that'll be the episode here, and in the next one I'll tell you about Mission's brother, because that's also a thing that would be happening here if you bothered to talk to her. In the meantime, of course, go ahead and interact with this video, with the rest of the video on my channel. Subscribe, like the shit, comment, you know. Tell me if you're enjoying this, or if you're just here because you made some promises, I don't know. You lost a bet, I don't know. And see you next time when I play something else for you for free.